Hi, good morning. My name is Kaysian Gordon from Casey Gordon Financial Planning. And this morning, I wanted to share another topic with you. Today's topic is tips and tricks of how to make your credit card work for you in a very wise way. So let me start by giving this disclaimer. Um, this should not be a way to use your credit card and end up in a worse off position than you are already in. Okay, I can't stress that enough. This guidance are for those who are using their credit cards responsibly and can make them work for them. If you have debt, I encourage you to look at ways that you can pay that off before you start engaging in some of these strategies. So, as I've shared multiple times, one of my passions is being able to travel. Sometimes it's taking a very local trip or a short trip, or sometimes it's budget travel because that's what's in my budget, right? And one of the ways I am able to fund that is by using my credit card points. I put just about all my expenses that I can on my credit cards. And when the billing cycle ends, I pay it off, or I make every single attempt to make sure that I'm paying in full so that I'm not being charged interest to have those balances outstanding. Another way is, as I talked about billing cycle, is allowing your billing cycle to help to determine when you purchase items. As an example, if you need to purchase something or want to purchase something, and you know that your billing cycle is going to end in another week or so, and this thing can wait to be purchased, there's no real emergency around buying it, I would wait to buy it until my billing cycle has ended. When I've done that, that gives me an additional almost a month and a half to make that payment. So I'm able to use somebody else's money, the credit cards company's money, to be able to buy the thing that I want. But because I've waited, I've now given myself the option of easily a month and a half before I actually have to pay that bill. Again, some of these strategies are exercising a little bit of patience and being aware of where you are in your current billing cycle for your credit cards. When you're using your credit cards, it should not end up costing you a whole lot more than if you were supposed to buy, if you were to buy it outright cash. All right. Another strategy is, would you get a credit card that costs an annual fee? Some cards that you pay an annual fee for give you additional benefits. So it's worth exploring if those additional benefits are going to give you the benefits that you are looking for, and that will exceed the cost of what you are paying for. So I know that some cards are geared towards travel or geared towards cashback. It is really dependent on what's important to you. For me, as I said, travel is very important. So I have credit cards that are geared towards maximizing what I can get back from either hotels or flights. Again, this should not be something that puts you in additional debt or further in a hole. These are just ways that you can think about using your credit cards for things that you're going to spend on regardless, right? But doing it in a wise way that gives you time to pay back, one, but also gives you some kind of benefit in return. I can't stress it enough. Please, please, please do not get into debt to use these strategies. And also, if you have large credit card balances outstanding and you have a lot of money sitting in your savings account, even high yield savings account, look at the differences in interest rates, right? So if you're in a high yield savings account, and for ease of math, you are getting 5% interest on that account, that's great. But if you're using a credit card and carrying a balance that is upwards of 15, 20, or whatever the percentage is, that is not worth it to carry a balance, right? Because you are paying more to the credit card company than you are receiving in interest. Now, sometimes you don't know where to start or how to do this or how to really go about looking at what your options are. I can help you with that. I will help you to take a full picture of what's your starting point, how you're doing, what are some of the things that you need to do in order to be able to take some advantage of what's out there. My name is Kaysian Gordon from Kaysian Gordon Financial Planning, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Bye.